All right, y'all, in this video I wanted to walk y'all through these jumbo multi-blonde knotless braids. I've been wanting to kind of do these braids blonde and experiment for a while now, and when you go to the gallery they charge you a lot, and you'll see why in this video. But definitely stay tuned if you want to see how I achieve the look in the intro clips and in the thumbnail. So first, washed and blow dried my hair. Obviously you want to do it on clean hair. And then I'm just parting my hair into sections first. So I am doing 12 braids, 12 jumbo braids, and they're not going to be obviously perfect. I'm not a professional hairstylist, and then I'm also doing it on myself, so it's kind of hard to see the back sometimes. But I'm doing 6 braids on each side. So first I parted my hair down the middle, just straight down the middle. I always prefer a middle part. If you see a lot of my videos, a lot of my hair tutorials, I'm always rocking a middle part. I will branch off eventually, but middle part is for me. So then I'm just, as I part each section, I'm putting some of this growth oil. It's like jojoba growth oil in my hair. I'll link it in the like the description section of this video. So if you're interested, you can purchase it. And then I also go in each section with some Shine and Jam. I mean, this is like the product for any braiding hairstyles, just to really sleek down your hair so it's looking you know, real sleek and put together. And then I'm just twisting off each section as I part. So split down the middle, then I did 2 in the back. I'll try to get like a close-up of how I parted my hair at some point in this video, so stay tuned. If you're looking to do this yourself, it was super easy, super quick to do, and then you know you can get it for an affordable price. I'm not sure why my scalp looks that red right there. But yeah, when you go to the gallery, if you want this mixed color, and this is 3 colors that I'm using, it costs a lot, because you'll see the process to actually make this color can be tedious. And then also when the hair decides to want to tangle and it's super long, that's another thing. So I did the 2 in the back, right? And then I split this section off, and I'm gonna break it in half. So that's 2 in the back, then I have 10 more. So it's pretty much 4 in the middle. So 2 in the back, 4 in the middle of my head, and then 6 in the front. So I'm gonna let y'all watch this to see how I parted it. But again, as I part each section, I'm just putting some jojoba oil in my hair so that my scalp is nice and nourished for this, hairstyle. And then I'm putting some Shine and Jam to like really sleek down each section and just make them, the goal is really to make these braids last as long as possible. So I don't know if I got a clip of the actual hair, but I will link it in the description. So I'm gonna read it off to y'all before I show it to y'all. So the brand is QUE. I'll again link it in the description. It's pre-stretched braid hair. The full length of the hair is 72 inches, and then it creates a 36-inch braid. And then I use 3 colors. I used 613, 27, and 1. So when I show the clip on the screen, I'll show y'all the hair close up. But let me just let y'all watch this as I section off my hair and just prepare the hair for the braids. This is important to like section it off first. It just makes the process so much easier. I used to try to do 1 braid at a time, and then it's just like once you put the braid in, you can't really go back if your sections don't end up right. So just section off your hair, put them into clips, balls, twists, whatever, so that it's prepped before you start braiding. Okay, so now I have all 12 sections, 6 on each side. You can see here. So now I'm pretty much ready to start braiding. I just had to make sure that the sections don't come apart, because my hair is nice and trimmed. You can check out my hair trim video, but sometimes when your hair is trimmed, it comes out easily. So this is the hair, y'all. I already mixed this bunch right here. And it's, again, the 3 colors, the 27, the 613, and the 1, because I wanted this black and blonde effect with highlights. So I thought this video was important because I haven't really seen many tutorials on, you know, mixing hair and trying to achieve this type of look. So if you see the picture, if you see the thumbnail and you decided to click on this video, at least you can see how I prepared the hair. That's like the biggest part of this hairstyle. It was very tedious, like I said. The hair is super long. It is pre-stretched, but it still tangles a little bit. And the good thing is with this hair, even though it tangles a little bit, the tangles are easy to get out. And so I just kind of like guesstimated how big I wanted my braids to be and how much hair I wanted, and then just tried to gauge. Like, I really didn't have a method to making sure that each portion of hair was identical, but I just kind of guessed with the, you know, squeeze it with my fingers to guess the width or the thickness of the braid. But yeah, so I'm just sectioning off the hair, pretty much mixing the hair, if you will. But yeah, so I think it will be easier to mix all the hair first, but I got to the point where I just mixed as I went. So this is the hair up close. This is the 613, the whitest color, and then this 27 is the, you know, the more darker blonde, and then it's a 1. So only 3 colors I used, and this is me just like mixing the hair. So if you want a good mixed color, you want to use small sections of each. So like a little bit of 613, a little bit of 27, a little bit of black, and just keep going. If you do large chunks and then mix it, it's not going to really give a good colored braid, if that makes sense. You want to really take your time to mix up the hair. So I already have 1 braid in the bag, so I'm just trying to like smooth my hair before I start braiding. Put it into 3 sections to create, you know, the sections you'll attach to the fake hair, and then add in the hair. This isn't really a detailed tutorial on how to do knotless braids specifically, but it's more so how to achieve this look. So this is the hair, the portion size that I'm using, adding a little more color into it, and then braiding it into my hair. All right, so y'all can see that I already did half of my hair, really almost most of it, but that's all I did was just part it off into sections, smoothed it with some oil and Shine Jam, and then part it into, or section each section off into 3 pieces, and then added the hair. So this part here, I just wanted to show a little bit of up close of me putting the hair in. I didn't feel like I needed to show each and every braid in this video. It would have been super, super long. But this is like, as I got to the top, the last, I think this is the last 2. Brush it with the brush to make it sleek. Try not to, you know, pull from another section. And again, if you notice, like my parts are, I think my parts are pretty good for me to have done this myself and not be able to really see the back, even though I use the mirror here and there. But it's not going to be super, super perfect as far as the parts go, because I can't really see that much. But if I was doing somebody else's hair, like parts are everything, I would, you know, take my time to do it as best as possible. And I just couldn't really see that much here. So how I do my knotless braids is I kind of like take the 3 pieces from the section, grab it like this, and attach the hair. Again, definitely plenty of tutorials on YouTube of how to do knotless braids, like how to attach the hair. And sometimes it's stressful, sometimes it's not perfect, and I will definitely take it out if it's not giving, if it's like not smooth at the top. And that's pretty much what I did here. For the most part, if you are you're used to doing knotless braids, it's going to be smooth sailing. But sometimes, even if you are used to it, it's just like, you know, it's a lot of hair to deal with, especially with, you know, these large sections, a lot of hair. And then, you know, if it slip out or, you know, something not looking smooth, you just gotta like take it out, do it again. And that's pretty much what I'm doing here. So once you get your first piece locked in, then you can like braid a set, you know, braid like a little bit, add your other piece, braid a little bit, add your other piece, so that it's like a nice, juicy, thick braid. Like I didn't want these to be like, you know, it's only 12, so I didn't want them to be like real light and thin. like skinny pretty much. I didn't want the braids to be skinny because my hair would be looking weird. It won't be looking like it have enough weight on it. So I definitely wanted these to be nice and nice full braids, if that makes sense. Because, you know, we're going for that jumbo look. They could have been bigger, but I think the size turned out pretty good. Like, these braids are not too heavy. Not heavy at all, to be honest. Very light, but still have that thick jumbo look. And again, my channel is a no judgment zone. So if you see this little part right here, that's a little, you know, not straight, it's okay. Like, I'm doing my own hair. I think for the most part, it came out pretty good. And also this look is also like a boho vibe when you do the jumbo knotless. So it's like, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, it still came out super cute. And so as I'm going down each braid, I always try to add some Shine and Jam, you know, every few strokes, because you want to make sure that your hair is smooth together and that everything is like blending well and you don't have no like straight hairs coming out. So I, you know, reach back to my little Shine and Jam, swoop it down the hair, brush it if I need to together, and then just keep braiding down. So you want to try to have like a cohesive braid. I ain't want to do these too tight. I feel like when you do your braids too tight, they're stiff. So I definitely did more of a loose braid, not too loose. And then like here, my hair was sticking out a little bit, so I just tucked it under the fake hair, added some Shine and Jam, and then rebraided it because I don't want my hair, you know, peeking through. It's not what we're going for. So I wanted to stand up right here real quick so y'all can see how long these braids are. So 36-inch braids. The hair is 72 inches, but the braids are actually 36 inches. I didn't cut them at all. Didn't cut the hair at all. And also keep in mind, I'm 5'10", I'm tall. So if you were shorter, it's gonna, like, for me, it comes to, it comes like almost to my knees. So if you're shorter than 5'10", like, it's gonna really be given super long. Like, I gotta be cautious when I'm using the bathroom because, like, you know, your braids just get everywhere. Like, you be hitting everybody with your braids. But I wanted this dramatic look for this. I'm gonna leave it in for about 2 weeks. But I definitely just wanted to share this tutorial with y'all for anybody who wants to achieve this color. Like, even when I Googled on Pinterest or Instagram, I couldn't really find anybody with jumbo blonde knotless braids that gave the highlight effect that I wanted. Like, I couldn't find really any inspo pics. So I'm like, let me just put this video on YouTube, give somebody some inspiration. And yeah, last one right here. The process, I can't lie, with this Key hair, I'm not sure if that's how you even pronounce it, Key. It was a little difficult, a little stressful, mixing the hair and braiding it down, and just like the tangling is really what it was. It wasn't terrible. I've had worse braiding hair that tangled, but for the most part, not too, like right here. I had to keep like sticking my foot in the hair because it's so long, sticking my foot in it to detangle it and to pull it apart. But you know, with a little force, it came apart, but it was just like, that was the unfun part about this. I think this was so cute. Once I take this out, I'm gonna leave this in for like 2 weeks. And once I take this out, I'm gonna do some like little bun styles with the blonde, because I've really been wanting blonde since I had blonde like 15 years ago, 10 years ago. And it just really ate my hair up. And I don't like the full wig look. So I've been looking for ways to get the blonde look without actually coloring my real hair. So now I'm gonna start experimenting with some hairstyles like buns and different things with the blonde hair without dyeing my hair, and try to blend it, make it look like it's actually dyed. So stay tuned for those. But I hope y'all like this tutorial. I hope y'all it seemed like y'all been vibing with my hair videos. I know a lot of people like my home DIY stuff. It's gonna be a mixture of both on this channel until I figure out if I want to like start a new channel or not. But this is pretty much the final look. I wanted to stand up so y'all can see the back in the mirror a little bit, how long it is. But yeah, let me know in the comment section if you found some inspo in this, and I will see y'all in the next video.